Okay, and welcome back to my Football Manager 2021 save with Newport County. We're just going into episode 11. It has been quite a few weeks since I've uploaded an episode or been streaming, and that's simply because I've had a few things on. So we're just in pre-season. If you watch on the back end of the last episode, episode 10, you'll be able to see what we were able to do. And if you've been following the series from the start, you can see what kind of storyline we've gone with in Newport County. But we're currently in pre-season. We're here playing Millwall at home at Rodney Parade in pre-season. Again, that's probably like the fifth time I've said pre-season already. But they're managed by Gary Monk. Little warm-up game. We're only 2 games away from the kick-off of the season, where we'll start away to Northampton Town. Then we're at home to Port Vale. Then we're away to Watford in the Cup. A very interesting season. We're looking to get promoted back into the top league. Back into the top league, the league above us, so League One. And then we'd like to try and aim for the Championship as a long-term goal. And in that time, we're going to have to develop quite a lot. You know, our stadium, our finances, our first team, the amount of contracted players we have, free agent players, how we're managing it. And you know, it's certainly going to be a very interesting save, and that's my long-term goal, is to get County into the Championship, and it certainly would be very interesting. We've been relegated from League One back into League Two, so the main goal for the short term is to try and get back into League One. If we can get back into League One, then it's all about a building game. Then we can look at what kind of players we have, what kind of transfers we're making, as we do each and every season, and what players fit our style of play, and whether we're going to adapt our style of play ready for the season ahead, and what changes we're going to make after we've learned from last season. Not a bad start of the season there, in this game, sorry. Having an assist there from Lewis Collins in the Lewis Twamley. Both academy products was great that we're focusing on our academy players within this save. That's fantastic for Newport County. And I want to continue to develop the young players and Newport County here. As you can see, we have Dennis Bergkamp's son here in midfield, which is great for us to have a player of his name attached to Newport County. And even if we do get back Dennis Bergkamp in and around the club because of his son, then we can certainly utilise him for community events, and just to have a legend and their name associated with Newport County is great for the marketing element and history of Newport County. Fantastically, we have been able to secure Jake Scrimshaw on a free transfer, signing him down to us, so it's great for him to return. I just hope he gets back to his ways before he left, scoring goals, getting plenty of game time, one of our leading players, and certainly one of our most important, so I'm very much looking forward to having Scrimshaw within the squad. We continue to play with many of our players that we've had for many years now. You know, Tom King, Liam Shepherd, Jack Evans, Carl Hawkins, Aaron Lewis, Lewis Collins, Josh Sheehan. And I think it's just fantastic. Look, Josh Sheehan there scoring, assist by Lewis Twamley. That's fantastic. 2-0 up in pre-season against Millwall. But yeah, it's great that we can build around the core players that we do have and make the changes around them, developing our young players, bringing in free transfers, and keeping the core of the squad as we continue to develop year after year, and certainly give loyalty to these players as they're giving us. I certainly want to get back into League One, certainly for the financial elements. That's provides the benefits for Newport County. There's more investments to be made within the coaching team. There's more financial revenue available from transfers. There's perhaps some more marketing and commercial avenues to explore. There's perhaps more TV rights. So that means there's more money coming into Newport County within the income, which therefore results in more investment in a lot of areas for the club, meaning there's a lot of growth and especially focus on the first team, which is great. I want to continue improving the first team coaching and coaching all around here at the club, and supporting young coaches that want to come through and investing in them whilst trying to bring quality coaches into the team as well. So it's certainly very interesting and a lot to do as always. Look at that beautiful football. Lewis Collins, sorry, not his brother. Lewis Collins involved in setting up Scrimshaw with the goal there. I think he's been involved in all 3 goals now, which is fantastic for us and certainly Collins. Collins has the number 7 shirt, rated 7.8, which means he has a lot to do to step up and prove why he's number 7. But if he continues working hard and stays here at the county for years to come, hopefully a call up to Wales will come sooner rather than later. but hopefully he can show his quality and become a county great within the meantime. Yeah, it's pre-season. We've yet to make any changes, so there's going to be a quick change there. As you can see, we have quite a few players here on loan, but majority of the players are signed down to us. Let's try and get Bergkamp off of Matthew Craig, who's yellow carded. Dominic Telford, let's get him on the pitch for Scrimshaw. It is only pre-season, so plenty of changes to try and rest some of our players. Cameron Evans, sorry, not Jack Evans, the other player that we had. Coming off, let's get Hawkins off for Matty Dolan. Let's swap here Lewis Collins for Taylor Hart, Kyle Taylor Hart. Let's swap Twamley, even though this is a left-sided side for Ali Al-Hamadi. Pascal Estrada, let's bring him on for Sheehan. And is there anyone who can play left wing or left back? Yep, Scott Bennett can, even though it doesn't say so. And then we have a midfield right and Forendorf there. So let's bring on the young Louis as well. Let's give him some minutes in pre-season. Another prospect of our youth academy. You know, he's been in and around the first team for quite a few years, so knows what it takes to be in the first team. Has great experiences, and it's great for us to have, you know, a goalkeeper who does have qualities. Come from the youth academy. He's cheap on wage. He's committed to the club. There's potential there for when he does come on. And you know, it's not costing us loads to have a second goalkeeper in the club. So very good pre-season game there. Nice 3-0 win over Millwall, which is very positive for us within pre-season. We've had quite a strong pre-season, only 2 losses. You know, we played Brighton here, which are a Premier League club. You know, to lose 3-1 to Brighton would be expected, and it's only a second game within pre-season, and it's a pre-season game. We also then lost 2-1 to Sachel Bruges, where, you know, obviously they're quite a decent Belgium outfit, so to only lose by 1 goal is very positive. We have beaten Bristol City, we drew with Cardiff, we beat Millwall. You know, we've come up, you know, they're the kind of teams we want to be playing and challenging ourselves and trying to get good results against. Obviously, we want to try and play local clubs like Lydney, you know, which are only, you know, not too far away from the club in reality. So it's nice to try and play those real life clubs, which know the county really well in and around. I say real life as if, you know, Port Vale, you know, as if Bristol City aren't a real club. But, you know, what I meant was in the sense of the kind of real-time fixtures that County would achieve in pre-season, like on Friday County played Undy. So that's the kind of fixtures that we would still look for even in Foot Managers. So it's great to relate real life to the game as well. We now have Cambridge at home, which would be a nice little warm-up. And then 6 days later, we are playing Northampton. So could we possibly get one more friendly in? We could. There would be a 2-day difference. So yeah, let's try and get one more in. So we could look at bigger for the money. Nearby teams. So Liswery aren't bad. Abercan are decent. Goitra are decent. Bargoy, they're not bad. Affiliated clubs, Liverpool. Yes, it's great to have an affiliation with Liverpool. Lantwitter, not bad. Yeah, let's go with Liswery. Liswery's literally across the road. We'll host as well. No problems at all there. So let's just give them a little game. Be nice to get another little warm-up in pre-season going. Yep, that's fantastic. Every time I say fantastic, I automatically think of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because he says fantastic quite a lot. Fantastic, that's fantastic. He's done well. He was, you know, fantastic in this game. So yeah, it just constantly reminds me of him. If we take Harvey Elliott in, that would be amazing. But he is worth like £19 million and would come to League Two, and you know, he's been playing in the Championship last year, and they obviously want him to be in Championship, Premiership. Leighton Clarkson, you know, he's wanted by Derby. He's valued at 5.75 million. Could we make an offer for him? Not listed for loan. So yeah, so we wouldn't be able to go in for him anyway. We got James Balagidzi. Again, not listed for loan. Can't make an offer for him. That's a shame. We got a goalkeeper here, Brazilian, 10 under 20 caps. Played for Rochdale in League 2, so we could potentially bring him in, so it wouldn't be bad to bring him in on a loan if we could. Okay, high quality players, so they don't want him in our team or for the championship too, by the seams of it. That's such a shame. Okay, let's just have a quick look at their under 18s. Quite a few of their under 18s are wanted by Middlesbrough and Derby on transfer, wanted by Derby. Frank Hibbs wanted by Portsmouth and Derby. Over 18 player. Sorry, that just popped off then. He's wanted by Torquay. He's wanted by Blackburn, Derby and Portsmouth. Yeah, so there's quite a few, players here within their under 18s, which aren't bad. Have a Hungarian player here. No youth caps. So we're just going to have a look around at a few of their younger players and see what's available here. No, I don't want to stream that game. Okay. Lee Simpson here. Midfield centre, striker centre, 16 years of age. Only played 2 seasons for Liverpool. Not much to go off in terms of his appearances in 23 18s. Not much to go off here in terms of statistics for a 16-year-old. He has potential. Perhaps staying with the under 16s or under 18s this year may benefit him. Israeli goalkeeper here, more Biton. He's on a youth contract, wanted by the those 2 clubs. Only again, not much to go off with. Only 1 game. Jay Rusco, 16 years of age. Wanted by Derby. Let's go into a quick scouting. Scout. Keep scouting. Scout. Keep scouting. Keep scouting. Let's try and get some more information. Okay. Jamal Baptiste would like him. Wanted by Luton. Wanted by Carlisle. Wanted by Carlisle and Northampton. And wanted by Aldershot, Boston, Wrexham and Wellston. Okay. Quick search. Contract expired. Okay, let's have a quick look here. Wanted by Sunderland, man. What does it ask me? Oh, asking to leave, wants a new contract. 21 years of age. French. 71 would be a good signing. Would be 4th best. Not bad. Potential. Can play in 3 positions. Joshua Edwards, he's wanted by Derby, Huddersfield, Stoke, Watford and Nassau de Madeira. He plays for Swansea, 221 caps. Would be a good signing. 3rd best ahead of Matty Dolan. Swansea boy, only up the road. Let's approach and give him a contract. Let's offer him one, put one on the table if he doesn't want it. Fair enough. Signing on fee, let's try and get that down to 1.5. Okay. Quite a few of these players, I've sort of looked at before and sort of tried to go for. Some are not interested at all. Some are obviously out of our, range and, feel they're above us as a club. 22 years of age, available on a free 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 areas with yellow. Played at a Premier League team, didn't do too bad in League 1 with Bolton. Plays 5 positions. He's wanted by Wickham on a free. Could have brought him on a trial. No, I hate that. We'll strengthen the squad. Longer term aims, yes. Okay, let's try and remove this. Okay, he's happy. Let's negotiate. Whoa! Well out of our price range. No chance. I wish I could bring him in, but obviously being on a Premier League wage, in reality of what we're able to afford, miles and miles off. Wanted by Dunlap and Mike Colin. Played for Waterford. There's potential here. He's not been great. He's 18 years of age. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 areas yellow, 1 green, rated at 76 would be a very good signing. 5th best and he's only 18. Scott Bennett and Mickey Dimitri are in their 30s now, so if we lost them in the next season, 2 seasons, and he becomes 20, 21, he could be up there. So he's not going to be a bad signing. Let's try and negotiate signing on fee. Let's try and get that down. Let's try and get that down for agent appearance fee. That's fine, but there, yearly wage rise, remove and exclude, promotion, remove and exclude. If you go for 15, I'll give you that. Okay, he wants that. Okay, I'm happy to give you 120 a game. Okay, you are going to be coming across from Ireland, so there's a bit of money there. Yeah, okay, we saved a little bit of money. Bernardo Rosa was released from West Ham. Let's try and get some more information on this boy. I feel he does have potential and could be wasted if nothing is made of him. Sebastian Soto, American boy. Quite a bit of experience behind him. He's played in the USA, he's played in Germany, he's played in England. Okay, let's try and get some more information on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 areas with yellow. Advanced forward. So let's just have a quick look at him. Elliot 4, wanted by Port Vale. Okay, we're getting information on him. Okay, Welsh, always like to try and look at some Welsh players, being a Welsh club. Isaac Davis, 21, he's wanted by Bromley, played at Cardiff, not much to go off there. Sam Milton, 70, 80 years of age, wanted by 13 clubs in Crystal Palace under 23s. Mike Thomas, 18 years of age, he's wanted by Bromley as well, played at Norwich. See, I'd rather let players go to clubs like Bromley, where they're going to have more game time, they're going to have opportunity to develop. Let's scout him, because there's no point me trying to bring him in, then playing in under 18s, and then they just get released, or they ended up going on loan. It's great for us because we're trying to develop these players. We're giving them a chance. If they leave, they can have very fond memories of Newport County. We might potentially make a little bit of money off them, and potentially we could have a breakthrough player that's come through on a free transfer, which has been a very good deal for us. But if they're going to go to Bromley and they can make more of their career, trying to think from a perspective and player led, and trying to think of the individual themselves. If they get a longer contract and again first team football, they're improving their fitness, they might have a chance of earning more money long term. Or if they're playing week in, week out, they could have potential of a bigger move somewhere else, or move back into the championship, wherever. They got more chance than sitting in our under 18s or trying to be developed by our youth academy, because they're going to be seen on a more weekly basis, and they could play cup football, and they get to develop around the first team, and their agent will be pushing for transfers, and there's more clips available, so, and it could be beneficial for themselves long term. And if not, then they could have tried to have made something there, but I'd rather wish them luck elsewhere. So anyway, back to pre-season, and whilst we're getting a bit of talent ID there, we're going to be playing Cambridge United here at home, one of our final pre-season friendlies. Great for the boys to get out there, get some more game time under the belt. Good rotation. Matthew Craig there, Mayumbi there, Twomley, Swan, Al Hamadi, who gets a start up front as well. Cameron Evans on loan, already picked up a yellow card, it seems. So it's good to have a bit of rotation. The boys get to play alongside each other. They get to understand the tactics, their roles. They get to try and impress in pre-season a little more. We can evaluate and analyse how they can improve and focus areas for their development plan within training. So it's great for us to assess who plays alongside who really well, who's better suited to the role or position, or who's better in the partnership or the unit. There's plenty for us to look at. We're unfortunately 1-0 down here, but it's pre-season game. A few yellow cards, which is a little concerning. Couple of players keep drifting in and out of the red face zones. so they are a little bit frustrated. But it is pre-season, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. You know, I want us to take it seriously because we want to try and set the mark for ourselves. And again, it's still a game, and people have paid to come and see us, and you know, we still want to push ourselves as high as possible because we want the highest standards as we would expect in a normal game or training. So there we go, back into the game. Ali Al Hamadi bringing us back up level, so it's great to see, you know, Scrimshaw, Ali Al Hamadi scoring, which shows that we got two strikers, which we can utilise over the season, which can look to score if they maintain that. You know, Swan we have in there, Dom Telford, Lewis Twamley, so plenty of attacking options for us available, which is great. Just want to make sure they're scoring throughout the season. Plenty of midfield players as well to pick from, rotation in the defence. So we have a squad with a lot of depth and a lot of quality available. You know, players like Liam Shepherd and Lewis will want to absolutely consolidate their right back and left back positions for another season and keep working their socks off. I really hope that they would get called up to the Wales squad just for the opportunity to be there, because, you know, they have been working hard, they've stayed loyal, they're playing week in, week out, they got good fitness. Okay, let's get Twomley off. Let's swap Matthew Craig for Thorndorf. Let's bring on Thorndorf for some game time. Reece McLean, let's bring him on for Swan and see what he has. He's on loan as well. Pascal Estrada, let's swap him for Sheehan. Cameron Evans, let's bring him off there. Scott Bennett, let's bring him on at right back. I just want to make sure everyone's getting a bit of game time and we're rotating because, you know, we do have the season coming up after our game against Liz Werry. Lewis Collins, let's bring him on. Ryan Hillier, let's not bring him on. Let's swap Louis again for Tom King. There we go. Let's bring Hart on. Let's put him on the left back position now. Why not? Let's just do it. Let's just give him some game time. Or full 11 change there. Nice fresh legs. All understanding their tactics. Their roles and what's expected of them. Lots of work to do. Great to see how we adapt and transition, especially by bringing on so many different players all at once. Practically, we have replaced the squad here. Oh, good and lucky. You know, it was nice attacking intent there, which was great to see. Also, we have very, you know, a lot of experience at the back between Bennett, Dolan and Demetrio. What Louis lacks in that experience personally himself, he has the three players in front of him. There we go. Collins trying to break away there. Lots of energy to come from him towards the end of the game. We were the better team in this game, obviously, as you can see by the statistics, both attacking and defensively. So overall, makes us the better team as well. It's just unfortunate that we conceded, but we want to try and cut those little errors out. And we only allowed them to have one shot on target, but it shows that they took that chance. And if this was a league game, they'd be happy with a point, especially as we were the better team all round. It'd be very frustrating for us to have dropped the points, but that's where we need to be more clinical by scoring. We've had plenty of more chances than them, 17 shots, 7 on target. We only scored once, so we need to be a bit more clinical. And we need to improve on the little errors in the defence. So nice, you know, another pre-season draw. Doesn't matter too much. It's, you know, it's pre-season. It's nice to, you know, have that game time. And, you know, we'll be happy with the draw. Can we get him a loan offer? There we go. He went out on loan last season. Yeah, not good enough. Don't want any more information on him. Let's try and get some more on this boy. No, don't want any more. No, not really. No thanks. Nope, no thank you. Okay, Liz Werry AFC. We're coming up against next at home, our final pre-season game. So it's nice to have some rotation here. A potential lineup with many different players in the squad for today. Opportunity for us just to rotate. You know, they're not a league club, they're non-league, so it's great for us to make or to play a non-league club, develop those relationships and try and get those players some more game time. So let's just cancel these, so I don't want any more information because they're in orange. They're not the greatest of players we want to keep looking at. We want to consider all players and try and get as much information as possible, especially in the transfer market, and create a big database full of players and give us plenty of opportunity to sign players in and around the world of football. Captain this year, oh, okay. Matty Dolan's going to be our vice cap. Demetrio only has 5 leadership. He's a leader. He's a massive leader on the pitch. Okay, Matty Dolan, you're back to being captain for another season. Even though you're a fringe player, you're the one who's been around the squad one of the longest. You're one of the most experienced. You have those leadership qualities, so it's good for you to be back promoted. This will hopefully give you a push to try and get back into the squad. Quick pick, let's see. Okay, let's swap Louis. Let's put him there. Let's get Kaido a start over Swan. Yeah, Dom Telford can start because he hasn't had much game time. Nye Livermore. He did score on Friday in pre-season against Undy, so he's going to get the start here. Again, one of our younger players from the youth academy. Ryan Viggers, let's chuck him on the bench instead of Demetrio. Bergkamp, let's bring him on instead of Sheehan and rest him. And let's put Callum Brain on the bench as well, so no Tom King. Tristan Abraham's carrying a slight injury. Expected to be out for 3 to 6 weeks. Okay, so he's still in rehabilitation. Okay, just on the tail end of that. Okay, quite a few changes here, so it's good to try and get some more game time for these boys, especially against a non-league club. Final pre-season game of the season, so let's try and finish on a high, and let's try and enjoy as much as possible. Here we go, Collins down the right-hand side, lots of energy there within the first minute, trying to set himself up for the assist and open up the game. So it's really pleasing to have seen him down there. Lewis Twomley there, trying to get a shot off, blocked in the corner in the process, so good for us. They're sitting off us, Lisweris. We're pressing really high. Lots of energy here. Again, they're sitting defensive into a low block. Look how deep and tight they are there. Lewis Twomley into Telford there. Blocked or saved by the team's fit. There we go. Cross in by Aaron Lewis. And headed in by Carl Hawkins. There we go, we're 1-0 up, 6 shots, 2 on target. Very positive attacking football from us. Very much up into Liswery's half, which is pleasing. Off the bar, unfortunately, couldn't score, but great clearance and tidying up by the defender there. Forendorf coming in nice and strong, taking down the Liswery player, giving away a free kick, unfortunately, but nice and strong. Dom Telford, assisted by Liam Shepherd. Nice cross from Shepherd on that right side. Great for Telford to get a goal. This will hopefully raise his confidence and to try and get his energy and eagerness to try and score more when we're back in for the normal season. Just over the bar there by Forendorf, but again, nice attacking intent. Trying to cross off from our right and left backs, Lewis and Shepherd. So it's great that we can cross from a high position and a deep position from the wings and wing back players. And it's very positive to see. We have quite a few tall and strong players within Hawkins and Forendorf, which get in the box. There we go, Hawkins trying to get a header on the nearest post there, running across. Crossed in by Matty Dolan, lovely little technique with just the little dink from the toe punt of the foot. Matty Dolan on the crossing again, fantastic technique he has when it comes to crossing free kicks. Poor from the goalkeeper there. Dom Telford has done really well to get the shot off and round the goalkeeper. We're 3-0 up at half time. We can be very happy with how we're playing, and I'm very happy with how the statistics are looking. Let's try and get Bergkamp on for Forendorf, and let's try and get Callum on as well, and let's try and get Scrimshaw on. So a few changes here, which is nice to see, some energy, and again rotating for the season, which is starting after this game and in a handful of days. Trying to see what the other players can do as well. Great for Nye Livermore to have 7.2 rating, doing really well there in the central midfield area. There we go, Telford should have got the cross off first time, would have got the ball across the box, potentially 4-0 there. Again, very positive in the second half. Great that Bergkamp's getting a bit more game time for us. It's such a shame when you have a legend son who comes into the world of football and their father played for the country, captain their country, you know, won major honours in the game, you know, Premier League, and played in the Euros, potentially won the Euros or won a World Cup, or, you know, transferred to another country and played for another big club, and their son comes in and their son just, you know, really struggles and, you know, has less than 200 games in their career and has been here, there and everywhere, and it's just such a shame. You know, they would have heard such stories from their father, and every time they, you know, someone speaks about their father, they would have heard about their footballing career, and, you know, they love football themselves and they gave it a go. They made it pro, which was amazing because it's not easy to make it pro. Good 4-0 there. It's not easy to make it professional, so, you know, just to have made it pro is very, very proud. And to try and give it all in your career, again, very, very proud. If you've got a few youth caps under your name for your national country, that's amazing. You know, it's lots of amazing experiences. Very tough, you know, when you're moving all around the world, you're transferring clubs and you got different teammates and you're not settling, and you living in different apartments or places, and you're trying to learn different languages. Of course, it's very, very tough, as well as being an amazing experience. But, you know, if you give it your all and you finish at 30 and between 30 and 35 and you go on to do something else with your life, you know, you say you retired at 60, 65, that gives you 25, 30 years of a career in something else that you want to do, or you develop in football somewhere else, but you can be so proud of the fact you made it pro. It's just, you know, hard for these, you know, young lads, and, you know, if we take it away that they're a legend's son, you know, and we draw it back to their own individuality, it is very, very tough. Great 7-0 win though. Fantastic from Dom Telford. Scored a hat-trick. Very positive from him. He can be happy. We have 32 shots, only, you know, conceding 2 shots to Lisweri. 71% possession, so very positive way for us to end the pre-season. We now play Northampton away in 5 days, which is going to be, you know, a nice opening game for the season. Let's try and hope for a positive result in a win. If we don't get a win, you know, we obviously want to try and get as many points as per usual. So it would be nice for us to get a draw and get a point on the scoreboard and certainly build from there. Yes, let's delay that. 115,000. Ooh, need 60 more £1,000 around about that for us to secure that, or 55. Managed performance B-. Mitchell Bergkamp's wages too high. Okay, 1.9k. Perhaps, yes, I was a little bit too hasty there for what I'm paying him on a wage. He wasn't that good anyway. Okay, not doing too bad. Again, I want this to be a long-term save, so I want the county board to have confidence in me, to sign me on a long-term contract, to allow me to stay in charge. This is only my first job, and I want to stay in charge for a long time and certainly improve what we're doing here at Newport County. And again, I am young in terms of managerial status and experience, so it'd be great for me to gain that experience. Oh, this isn't an easy group. Burton, Plymouth and Tottenham under 23s. We can qualify if we work hard and pick up the right points though. It's not going to be easy, but I have complete confidence in the players that I have available. Alex Pritchard there, 68 rating. Valued on a free, lots of experience, 259 league games to his name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 areas in yellow. Advanced playmaker, central midfield. Let's try and get some more information there. If I was to approach and give him a contract, let's remove and exclude these promises, because, you know, why should I have to promise you that we're going to improve for you to come? Okay, didn't like that, so, you know, didn't want, you know, wanted promises and reassurance, and, you know, I'm not willing for that to happen. Joshua Edwards, 18-year-old midfielder. Could he come in from Swansea and gain some of his experience? 800k is required. Cancel transfer. I don't have 800k. And if I'm spending 800k, then I want a player with a lot more experience and perhaps a bit more quality. Yeah, you could develop into a great player, and we could sell him for $1 million, $2 million to $1.5 million, $2 million, and we made a huge profit, which is massive for us. But it's a risk that we would have to take, and that's what football's all about, is risks. But I have to think from a managerial perspective, and not to risk club finances on a player who could pay off. Because we certainly need to manage our finances as best, because we don't have the most money available, and we want to keep developing what we have, and manage our resources very, very closely. So we have to look at the viable option, and that wasn't a viable option. It was too much of a risk for Newport County. If it was for Chelsea and we had spare 2 million, because we spent 60 million in transfer market elsewhere, we could have maybe signed him, and then gone from there, but we're not, and we haven't. So now we go into our first pre-season game. Some information or feedback there from Wayne Hatswell. We're looking very fit and positive. Lewis Twamley feels unsuited to the role he's been asked to play, so he's a little bit disappointed. Dom Telford is concerned because he has individual instructions to tackle harder, which doesn't suit his bravery. Ali Al-Hamadi concerned lacks tactical familiarity with the formation. Well, it's just about learning and developing that. Shepherd, please. Calkins, please. King, please. Shepherd, pleased. Evans, please. Scrimshaw, pleased. Or in agreement. Telford in agreement. Yeah, so we're either pleased or in agreement, and there's more greens than negatives. Let's try and get a very positive start to the season. It'd be great to get 3 points, especially away from home. So come on, Newport County, let's try and gain promotion back into League One. Here we go. Kick off for the first game of the season. It's Northampton Town versus Newport County. Unfortunately, Danny Rose has scored there. Crossed in by Cross. And he seems to have picked up a goal there. So we now find ourselves 1-0 down. Lewis Twamley there, first goal of the season. Great response from Newport County. Playing higher up to the pitch. Scoring that goal. Great for Twamley to get the opening goal for Newport County's goal scoring appearances this year. And it's fantastic that we're off to this start where we're back in the game, and having a response as such. We need to keep working hard though. This, Northampton's seen a very strong outfit in the way they're playing at the moment. They're looking for Rose, that long ball over the top behind the defence. Shot against Tom King. Very positive from Northampton there. Concerned because they're trying to play quick first time football and they're trying to link up for Rose. So it's very even at the minute. They've had 5 shots, we've had 6. We've got 4 on target, they got 2. So we have more on target, which is good for us. We need to just improve what we're doing defensively, as always. Not going to go into the instructions too much at the minute. There we go, good cutting out. Can we switch yet? He switched it back into midfield again. Dolan, Lewis, Swan. Can we break the lines? Yes, we broke the lines. Dom Telford, left foot, past the goalkeeper, 2-1. Newport County, thank you very much. Very good finish there from Telford, very positive, breaking the lines. Very calm and relaxed with possession there. Good build up. Trying to find the right opportunity. Found it at the right time. Good shot against the goalkeeper. Fantastic finish as well. Twamley trying to get down that left side and using that left foot as well into the box. Trying to work it in the box. It's great that Twamley's getting more game time and is starting. That's fantastic for him. There we go. Swan back into Sheehan. Can we get out on the right side? Shepherd, it didn't go into anything there because, it came up with the stats menu. Okay, playing out from the back, Halkins into Shepherd. Shepherd down the right side. Collins is carrying. He's trying to beat him. He's crossed it in. There's a shot there, picked up by Tazanev. Their goalkeeper. There we go, back into the box. Great save there by King. Just gone out for a corner. How can we deal with it? Up we go high. Goalkeeper's played it back in. Twamley out to Collins. Collins has that energy. He's tried to cross it into the box. We are trying to get plenty of crosses from Collins on that energy and pace down the right-hand side. Only rated 6.5 from him. Rose in a position there. Good defensive position from us to recover and hold Rose off. Rose knew he had to get that shot off and tested Tom King in the corner in the process. So very good experience and knowledge there, knowing that he had to get the shot off and he wanted to try and earn something as well. So not bad. Good experience there from Rose. Very even game again. We will be looking at some changes in a minute. Collins 6.5 potential change. Hawkins and Shepherd on yellow cards. So, you know, the potential risk of a red there. So we're going to consider it. Good finish there by Lewis Collins. We continue to give him the game time. He's now rated 7.1, 7.2 because he's now scored, which is fantastic for us. Good 4-1. Carl Hopkins on yellow card. Again, crossed in. Header into the box. Very, very good at headers. That's why we get him into the box. Let's get Shepherd off. He's not having the greatest of games. He's on a yellow card as well. No Scott Bennett. Scott Bennett would have been fantastic to have had today. Fantastic seems to be a buzzword if you're listening out for buzzwords. Oh, there we go. 5-1 goal for Newport County. That's his second goal. Who are we looking at? Chris Kamara. Moved the ball on to Shepherd. Shepherd brought Collins into play with a searching pass. Collins giving the ball. Twiley made himself available for the pass. Okay. Not telling me who scored the second goal, but Shepherd's going to be coming off here. Let's get Josh Sheehan off as well for Forendorf, who has lots of experience and can bring in the energy in midfield nice and strong, and we'll keep the third change into the final 80 minutes. This is a very, very positive response. This game has gone much better than I thought it would have gone. Very, very pleased that we're 5-1 up. Fantastic from us. I need to stop saying fantastic. Lewis Twamley was the man with the second goal. Okay, another change coming for Newport County. Let's just have a quick look at the players on the bench. Okay, let's get Cameron Evans off the bench. Sorry, I did say Scott Bennett, but Scott Bennett was already playing. Let's get Cameron Evans on for a few minutes towards the end of the game. Bit of energy. See off and kill the game. Can we get 6? Can we get 6? Okay, unfortunately we didn't, but 5-1 is a very pleasing result, especially on the first game of the season and away from home. Very positive, very, very pleasing. Very happy with that. Well done, Newport County. Okay, we're now at home to Port Vale in 7 days' time, so we do have a nice period before our next game. Cameron Evans made his debut for Newport County. He is a no-nonsense centre-back. He is Welsh. He has 13 under-21 caps. He has come from Swansea on loan. So Swansea may see this as a turnaround season for him to break back into the club or the first team. If not, can he develop this year at Newport County and sign for Newport County, being a good player for them? He's only ever played once in the Championship, and he's only ever played once for Swansea in first team football in league. Lewis Twamley, 2 goals opening up the season. Good account for him. Rating of 8, player of the match as well. 2 years left on his contract. 19 years of age. He was on loan in the Vanarama National National Champions League, National Championships, or the National League. Only played 5 games last year. He seems raring to go to get back into the first team at Newport County. Lots of energy. He's already scored 2 goals, which that's the most he's ever scored in a league season. He's won his first league man of the match. So this could be a season where he steps up and works harder than ever. If he gets plenty of game time, he's going to develop as a player. Scott Sinclair, we're looking at information on him. Would be a useful sign-in. Would be our second best behind Forendorf, but ahead of Twamley. Plenty of experience for him, playing well at Livingston in Scotland though, so I wouldn't want to stop his career. Former Chelsea, Swansea, Man City and Celtic player. We're going to keep an eye on him. 34 years of age, would be nice to bring him in even for a year. Good experience to have had around as well. Vasilev, the player that we're scouting, would be a very good signing. 6th best though, so I don't understand, but that's as in the centre midfield role. Let's try and get some more information on his role and duties. Ashley Richards, another former international player, rated at 30, some doubts over him. Played at Flyde. Okay, if his wage was quite low, which it would have to be to come in under £1,000, and he agrees to £625 a week, which I'd rather take than nothing. It'd be great just to have him in for a year because of his international experience. It'd be great to have a former Welsh international in the first team as well. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to come unless we pay him at least £1,000 a week. Ebbsfleet have gone in for a bid on him. Okay, not in a rush. We're currently top of the table. 1 game, 4 goal difference, 3 points. Let's just go into that Northampton Town squad roster and let's just have a look at Danny Rose, 29 years of age, 67. That was a good account from him. He's been doing quite well over the last 2 seasons. He is valued at £100,000 to £300,000. 2 years left on his contract. Okay, he was busy. He was good. Wage of £4,000. Don't have £4,000. You can tell he's an agent because he's like, right, he's on 1.6k. Can we almost triple that amount of money? Okay, yeah, we knew that. Okay, you know, we've spoken to the agent. He is on our short list, so they know there's a bit of interest there. And obviously he's impressed Newport County after that start, so there is options for him and he can keep working hard over the season, and we want to keep our options open and consider as well. Okay, yeah. Five days to go before we host Port Vale at home. Let's hope for another solid 3 points and performance from us. Okay, what my long-term plan is to develop Louis. He didn't do too badly in the 4 games that he played. He did start 2. He kept 4 clean sheets though. 1 man of the match. He's again only 19 years of age. He's only valued at £14,000. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 areas rated yellow. Positioning is not over 10. This is not great for a goalkeeper. Leadership for a goalkeeper, I'd expect a lot more. Determination, I think, would have to massively be up there for a goalkeeper. Composure, massively. You need to be composed in and around the box, especially on corners, especially when you're playing out from the back, especially when you're under attacking threat or being overloaded, and you're facing wave after wave. Balance, physical. His balance is not great. You know, for a goalkeeper, you know, you want him to be balanced because he's the one standing around more. He's the one jumping up, catching, landing. Would need the balance if he's catching a shot. So for me, that's quite low. Jumping reach is only 6. Strength is only 9. You know, we want it to be at least a 10. Rushing out, you know, that's only 5. Throwing, that's only 5. Kicking and handling are only 7s. You know, he's quite average, you know, for a goalkeeper. But he's not bad for a second goalkeeper backup. Potential there to get some game time throughout the season, be rotated, and just be our backup goalkeeper. And we can be proud of the fact that he's come from the youth academy, he's broken into the first team, he's had some game time. You know, he could end up playing some non-league football somewhere. He could play Welsh Academy level, or sorry, Welsh Academy level. He could play Welsh League level. You know, there's plenty of options there for him. Marco Russ will be going out on loan. Callum Brain, we've had an offer from Coventry. I do like Callum. He's got a lot more areas in contrast to Louis. He's valued almost twice as much. We've just had a bid of £130,000. He has 321 caps. He's got lots of potential ability. He was out on loan for the last 2 seasons at Woking. Yep, let's try and get Scott Cass in that as well. So it'd be great if we could sell him off and bring £130,000 in. It'd be such a shame to lose him. But you know, that's money which would be well achieved. Now we've just loaned out Marco Russ. He's gone into the National League again, so we're going to evaluate his performances over the season. He's 20 years of age. He's still young. He has under 21 caps. Let's hope he gets over 30 games again this year. It'd be a very consistent third season for him. Let's hope he gets goals and assists and a good average rating. Then we can look to rotate him in and out of the squad upon his return, or whether we sell him and hopefully make a bit of money, which if we sold him £40,000 and we brought him in on a free, that would be an excellent piece of business for us. They've rejected it, too hectic. Yes, we should. There we go, thank you, that's much better. You know, having an A license, that'd be better. Yes. Well, we got relegated. You didn't give me enough money. Good, so lots of improvements in and around the club. You know, just typical media trying to stir things up, or trying to create a nice piece which gets lots of readers and earns money for them and clicks and views, blah blah blah. Typical media. But anyway, happy in the job, working hard. It's a new season. We want to try and get back into League One. Then we can achieve our long-term objective, which is becoming a dignified, sustainable League One club. And if we stay in League One, it means that we can continue building. Our finances change because, you know, we have more income. We may have more expenditure with the, you know, players that we have coming in, so more on wages, etc. And you know, we can go from there. Okay, it's been amazing, Callum. It's such a shame to lose you, but you're 20 years of age. You have an opportunity to move to a championship club. We've got an opportunity to bring in 130 to 160,000 pounds. It's a shame that we've lost you, um, and it's a win all round. You get to make more of your career. We get money off you. It brings down our wage budget that we're spending. We've increased our transfer. If we was to make a budget adjustment, then you know we'd be in the green, which is very very positive and great financial management for us. You know, we have a second backup goalkeeper. So you know it's good all round. It's a shame, but it is good for us. Sutcliffe, I've always liked this boy. I always felt that he personally should have achieved more in his career. He hasn't done so. It's such a shame that he hasn't. I did try to bring him in last season before he went to Salford. Decided to go to Salford, which was such a shame. Was released, ended up signing for somewhere else. Not doing that well. So it's unfortunate for us. Yeah, goalkeeper's gone. He's made a move. Good for him. Again, we're not in a rush to try and find a goalkeeper. We have Louis, which is backup. We got committed Tom King. There's money there if we need to sign someone. So it's very positive in the way that we're moving forward. So yeah. Big fan of Tristan Abrahams. Really want him to make more of his career in real life. He has left Newport County in real life to pursue other avenues. I forget who he is signed for, but I really, really wish him the best of luck. So good luck in real life, Tristan, for this season ahead. And let's hope he can make the most of his Newport County time here whilst on Football Manager, which would be cool as. Here we go then. Newport County versus Port Vale here at Rodney Parade. We are looking for another 3 points, which would be a solid start to the season. And we want to work as hard as possible and build that foundation for the season ahead. Every point counts. I would like to keep lots of clean sheets this year. And I would like Tom King to get at least one Welsh cap or a call-up and play for Wales at some point. Devontae Rodney has broken away there for Port Vale. My screen has dropped off. Screen is coming back on. Oh no, screen dropped off there. Just a little adjustment there. It's all over the place a minute. It's adjusting. Where are we? There. Okay, I'm just going to stop. Okay, I accidentally knocked my screen off there, but by the time I got that back on, Lewis Tormey has scored, and this has moved into full screen, which slightly changes some of the adjustments, but I'll just have to trim out where the screen went off, and just make the slight adjustment there. But I'm glad we're 1-1 back in the game. Let's get the statistics back up in a minute. There we go, we got 5 shots, 2 on target. We need more shots, we need more on target, and we need to be more clinical. Again, we need to be better defensively minded, and prevent the goals from being scored, because teams will take their chances and it could cost us. Lewis Twamley getting on the inside there, trying to use his left foot to get a goal. He's going to have plenty of game time, the most games he's ever had in a single season, so his fitness is going to drastically improve. His match experience, his game management, how he approaches games, his overall experience, his technical ability, you know, how he improves across the 4 pillars will drastically, you know, alter because of the gained experience and game time throughout the season. I hope he scores goals and sets himself targets and objectives. There's going to be IDPs. There's going to be analysis per seasons and how he scores goals and positions he can get in and how we adapt into positions and how we utilise him to get more assists, more goals, how we set ourselves up differently, you know, in terms of tactics, systems, our lineups, etc. Okay, let's just swap Scrimshaw here for Dom Telford. Let's get Mayembe on for Collins because he's on 6.5. And let's try and get 9 Livermore on for Matty Dolan with 6.6. Let's try and get some more attacking intent out there and get the energy going. And let's try and find that second goal to pinch the win, which would be fantastic. 6 out of 6 points would be great. However, 4 out of 6 points isn't a bad start to the season. Come on, Swan, let's try and swing it into the box and get a goal. I know we can get one. Yes, Lewis Twamley there, assisted by Knight. Livermore, great for Twamley to have scored again. 4 goals in 2 games for him. He's certainly going to start picking up some eyebrows at other clubs. Some scouts are going to be coming around. His interest will increase over the season. Let's hope this is the best season ever. Penalty. Let's hope we can kill the game off here. Aaron Lewis with the penalty, his first of the season, 3-1. Great turnaround for us. This is a fantastic win and 3 points to get in the bag. We're starting to get that energy up and we're going quicker than we were 20 minutes ago in the final minutes of the game. Oh, there we go, 4-1. Assisted by Lewis Twamley. Mayembe, what decision making on the subs to come on by the manager. Well, 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 that is Football Manager all over. 1-1. It looked like it was coming to the end of the game. It looked like it was going to be 4 out of 6 points. Then it went into being a 4-1 win. That was an amazing turnaround and dominance. Mayembe scored on his debut for County off the bench, 18 under-21 caps, on loan from Cardiff, valued at £325,000. He's going to be looking for more league games than he's ever had this season. He's going to be wanting to break back into the first team at Cardiff and get back up into 2 leagues. If not, there's going to be potential for him to sign for Newport County on a permanent or have options from elsewhere. Twamley, again, man of the match. Second game, very, very, very good from him. 2 games, 4 goals, 1 assist, 2 man of the match, rating of 8.5. This could be his best season yet. Bumper crowd of 5,883, increase in long-term attendance thanks to great match experience. Well, there is work for us to do. This is positive. This is a very interesting save of where we're going to go and how we're going to certainly build and turn things around. Jaden Harris, 23 years of age, midfielder at TNS, wanted by Crawley and Leighton Orient on loan. Grimsby on a transfer, value rated at 76, ahead of foreign Sheehan, behind Will Swan. He's 23 years of age. If he comes to what he's had a very good last 2 seasons, I would like to bring him in. Let's try and make an offer here. Make an offer of £6,000. We can afford him. He would be a good signing for us. Could he step up from TNS to play for Newport County? I did look at him last season, couldn't afford him. He's had a very good season. He's remained on my radar, and I would love to bring him in to be an addition for Newport County and for us to continue developing him. Zach Orr, 19 years of age, called up to Nigeria B team. He's currently out on loan in Nigeria, doing very well. If he moves back to Nigeria, then good opportunity for him. Ryan Haynes, 27 years of age, doing very well there in the reserves game. Played a lot for Bolton last season. We're going to keep an eye on him for him to break back into the first team. He's actually looking for a... no, I'm thinking of Ashley Baker, sorry. Elliot Thorpe, can we bring him in on a 1-year contract and see how he does? Wants 1.4k out of, yeah, can't do it unfortunately. Okay, let's go into finances, budget adjustment. Let's try and get this. Okay, let's go to 46 for now. That should put us in a more positive. Good, yeah, that means we can negotiate a better deal with Harris. We're now in the Carabao Cup first round away against Watford. It's going to be very, very tough. If we were to win, that would be fantastic. They're managed by Steven Gerrard these days, which is great for him and great for them. Okay, let's attend the press conference. Let's start. Yeah. Sometimes I just like to fly through these and get things done. You know, sometimes it's a bit of a ball ache going into a press conference. But yeah, accepted. Okay, good. It's been accepted, finalised. Let's negotiate. So what's his existing deal? Sometimes that doesn't play. Okay, so on £375,000 a week. Okay, let's offer him £600. Let's offer him £550 then, and we can go from there. Signing on fee. Let's offer him 1.5 because, you know, moving costs and all that. Agent fee, you know, £900. Keeper's agent suite, there's a that. Contract length. Let's go for a 4-year contract. 27. You know, we can sell him. Let's go for £100 a week. If he scores, I'll give you £150 per goal because, you know, it's great for us that you're scoring. And if you get in Team of the Year, I'm quite happy to pay you £5,000. Or let's go with £4,000. Okay, he wants more money because he obviously knows we're a bigger club. Okay, I'm quite happy to give you £4,000. Your agent, I don't think, should have £3,500. You pay him, he has other players. Okay, let's try and get that down. And let's try and settle on 1.5. Okay, he didn't like what I was offering him. So we're now going to transfer and hopefully hand that over to Tony Adams, who can negotiate his contract. It's just mad how these players are like on like £300 a week and then they suddenly come in like, yeah, big clubs come in for me, I can negotiate. But yeah, it's Newport County. We don't have massive amounts of money. We're not, you know, bags of money like a Premier League club. I love how they got £300 a week. Oh yeah, so you know, I'm on 1.2k a month. I would like 1.5k a week now. I'm signing for you. So what you want to earn £6,000 a month? That's a huge increase. Especially for a club like Newport County. Nye Livermore, let's chuck him on the bench instead of Demetrio. It'd be great to get a win. It'd be very, very positive. It'd be great for our season. You know, beat Watford away from home, third game into the season, progress in the cup, continue winning. Potential here to bring money in. Great day for the fans to be playing Watford. So yeah, come on Newport County, let's try and get a very positive result and let's try and do well here. So come on Newport County. Go on, Scrimshaw. Come on, Scrimshaw. You've not scored yet, and I have so much expectation in you. If you hadn't have been recalled by your silly club, Bournemouth at the time, and kept playing and kept scoring, you would have done so much better had you have stayed. But, you know, it's time for you to step back up, get back into the first team, and prove what a player you are. Lewis Twomley, 5th goal of the season, headed in. Thank you very much. He is going to have an amazing season this year. Let's hope that he can get some international caps, because if he does, that'll be amazing for his own development. It'll be amazing for Newport County, and his continued experience playing on a national level will bring a lot of recognition to Newport County. We might get a transfer bid in for him. If we do, it's got to be a lot of money, because he is going to be an absolute game changer for us, and he wants, you know, keeping him and him stepping up in the League One potentially next year, improving his quality and trying to, you know, maintain the quality that he had at another level. And if he does, it'll show his overall quality as a player. You know, it's great for his own personal development, and it's great for him to show loyalty to Newport County and gain the support of Newport County in the process. So yeah, there's lots of opportunity here for Twomley. His career's in his own hands, but let's hope for a great season here and now at Newport County. And let's hope he gets some caps. I think King is deserving of some caps. Lewis definitely, Shepherd definitely, Josh Sheehan obviously definitely. Good defending there at the back post. Sa is come on for Watford. He is a player that I am aware of. Wow, we should have finished there. Such a shame. He is young though. He is excited. That's the whole point of him gaining experience, and he will develop with that experience. Okay, we're in the 72nd minute. Let's go get Nye Livermore on here. The very experienced Scott Bennett is on a yellow card. Let's try and get some energy from the front with Telford and try and aim for a second goal. Let's get Lewis Collins there on that right side. He can create that danger down the right hand side. It'd be great to get a second goal. Why have we switched it? Oh, we tried to switch it through midfield. It was picked up very, very well. He read the game well. He picked it up. He ran with the ball. Good drive from him from that central midfield area into the box. Great finish. That's unfortunately we have conceded. We can still get something from this game. We have the quality. It's such a shame. Come on. Such a shame that we would have lost this game off 2 very poor goals. It was a great goal for Watford and great reading of the game. Eyes hit the post, but the second goal we have conceded has been very, very poor. Header just across the box there. Such a shame. It looks like Newport County will have their first loss of the season and will be going out of the Carabao Cup very early this year. Such a shame for them, but they can focus elsewhere on other cup competitions and the league this year. They can play very good football at times. You can see here they were very unfortunate to have conceded that second goal. Very unfortunate indeed. They've hit the post as well. They've headed the ball across the box, which was close to going in. They have been very good here today, Newport County. They held the lead for the majority of the game, and the only reason they have lost is through a poor, poor goal. So let's send Wayne Hatswell to deal with that press conference. Okay, we now have Fleetwood away from home. Let's hope that we can pick up the 3 points against Fleetwood. That would be very important for us to maintain our league run and continue to score and get goals and to be a very well positioned team within the league. So let's really hope that we get the win against Fleetwood. Guedes there in 72 million offer from Manchester United. Big money move again, another big player for them. I would like this boy. He's from Panathinaikos. Valued almost at £1 million. Don't have £1 million. Well, little update there. Kieran Trippier recalled into the England squad, or starting 11, I should say, for this game in the final tonight. Come on, England. Let's win this Euros. It'd be a fantastic win, especially in our lifetime, to see something we've never seen before. It would be great for the nation as well. Come on, England. I was going to say come on Newport County there because, you know, this is where the save has gone. Come on, Newport County. Okay, would like the 3 points. Let's just go back there. Do it, do it. Okay, let's put Viggers on the bench for Demetrio. Ali Al-Hamadi is going to get the start over Scrimshaw. Swan and Scrimshaw will start up front with each other. Let's hope that one of them can definitely get a goal. Here we go. Come on, Newport County. County versus Fleetwood. Third league game of this season. Let's hope for a 3-point win. Come on, Newport County. And let's hope Twamley scores again and maintains a great run of goal scoring for him. And continue with his confidence and quality this year. Come on, Swan. Sheehan there down the left-hand side. He's got into the box. Dealt with well by Fleetwood. Tried to transition into attack. Good defending. Calm and composed at the back from County. Good swing into the box, but unfortunately caught by the goalkeeper. Try and move forward, Twamley, into a more attacking position. Up into the final third. Oh, he's got into the box. We've switched it out. It's down the right-hand side now. Scott Bennett didn't deal with that effectively. Allowed the shot to pull off, which King ended up saving. Well done, Tom King. Matty Dolan, our captain, has had good starts this season. He wants to step up and no longer be a fringe player. League 2 is definitely his level compared to League 1. Oh, great movement there by Swan. There was options right and left side of him. They pulled the defence apart. Swan kept carrying. He thought, why not? I'm going to have a shot. Ping, back of the net. 1-0 up. Come on, Newport County. Good goal from Swan there. And great to see him score. Shepherd down the right side in the King. I don't like that being played from the centre-back position because that has again cost us. The moment that we tried to play out from the back and we tried to either switch it into the left side, which didn't work out well because he didn't have the strength to switch it, or he tried to play into the midfield for him to switch it out onto the left, has now cost us. Fleetwood are now 2-1 up before half time, which is a huge shame. They're much better attacking than us in this game, and our defence is very, very poor. But why didn't he play into the goalkeeper, then went back out on the right side? The centre-back could have received it, played back out to the right side, and we could have gone down the channel rather than trying to switch it too early. Good that we tried to transition really quick. Good idea. But the execution of it was poor. So between the idea and execution is poor. Agay is doing very well. You know, he's all over us. Ali Al-Hamadi is doing shite. So we're going to bring him off. Liam Shepherd is not doing that well. So we're going to bring Cameron Evans on. Tom Telford we're going to bring on for Lewis Twamley because he's not playing that well either. Try and get some energy on there. Again, we're being pushed back into the final or defensive third. Fleetwood have come out putting on a big press and doing very, very well. It's a shame to have dropped 3 points here today. Good that we've scored, but again, we've conceded in another game. Defensively, not doing very well. Constantly conceding. If we can score here, thank you, Aaron Lewis, 3-2. Good that we're getting a goal back. Can we make it 3-3? It'd be fantastic if we could. Come on, Newport County. We've got the legs, we've got the energy, we've got the attacking players, we've got the quality. Shot off there by Hughes, testing King over the bar. This is good pressure here from Fleetwood. Come on, County. Come on, Telford. Come on, Telford. Yes, he's got into the box across to Jake Scrimshaw, who has made it 3-3. Come on, Scrimshaw. Come on, Scrimshaw. We want you to step up and do well this season. Telford, again, we want another good season off you. Goals and assists. Come on, Telford. Come on, my MB. Come on, Lewis. Swing it into the box. Swing it into the box. Off the post. Back into that centre area. He's cleared it. It's out for a throw-in. Lewis, Evans, Dolan, Evans, Lewis. Oh, he's offside because we tried to overplay it. We should have just crossed it as soon as we saw the opportunity to. They're switching well. They're crossing across the box. Scrimshaw. Oh, Swanee should have gone for the right-hand side of the goalkeeper. 5 minutes into added time we go. 3 minutes remaining. Oh, there's a bit of lag on the graphics. There's a bit of lag. Why is it doing this? We have shadow players, but at least they're running. I just hope they don't run through them because they're a shadow. Graphics are lagging. Graphics are lagging. Come on. Game management. Yes, 3-3. That's a very good point to have. Very, very good point to have. 3-1 down to 3-3 is a very good point. Very good. So that's 7 points for Newport County. 7 points to start the season off out of 9. That's a strong start to the season. Very pleased. Second place. Automatic promotion if we remain in this place. Free. Not a bad start to the season, that. Not a bad start. We're at home to Wimbledon. Let's just have a quick look at where Wimbledon are on the table. 16th, minus 1 goal difference, average point a game at the moment. We have players who are good enough. Harry Bunn, goalkeeper. Oh, sorry. What am I thinking of? Bunn, the goalkeeper. Bunn. Plymouth make an offer for Tristan Abrahams. I love Tristan, big fan of his. 24 years of age, done very well at National League at Southend. Hasn't done too great for us. They've come in offering 94,000. Can I push it to 105? If I can get £105,000 for him, I will sell him because, you know, that's a great sale for us and money to have coming in this year, especially for a fringe player. And I hope he can do well in his career and turn things round. Again, big fan of his. I just hope that he does well in real life. I do like Connor Wilkinson in real life. Do like him. He'd be 5th best. Signed for Colchester, not doing that well. Jake Hesketh, I have had him before on previous saves. And he has been brilliant, but not doing too well in this save by the looks of things. Okay, 6 days ago. We'll just get through up until the 6th day and see what deal we get in for Tristan Abrahams. And then I'm going to finish episode 11 on this point. And because it is the Euro 2020 final today and I have a few things to do. Plymouth make an offer. They said £105,000. Yes, I will accept it. Great for us to have another £105,000 coming in. You know, more money on the budget available there. He gets to make more of his career. Highest fee received was £250,000 for Jack Evans, who is playing at Lincoln this year and has started off very, very well. So that was good for us, especially on a free transfer. Harrison Biggins, who's now retired, which is such a shame. You know, budget management. Look at the profit I've made. You know, making more on players sold than I've sold, less than I've bought, and I've not even got over £100,000 mark. So, you know, for a manager who is 30 years of age in his third season here at Newport County, continuing to develop as a manager and my skill set, and trying to improve the solid football that we're playing, and trying to get more goals and concede less and get more clean sheets, and you know, obviously trying to get more wins and consolidate ourselves as a League One club, and trying to develop the club all round. I think I'm doing a very good job at the minute, which I'm very pleased with. So yeah, very, very interesting save and again series on where I'm going. I'm loving what I'm doing with this. Hopefully now with a few more free weekends from actual football, I can get a few more episodes up and out there. But by the end of August, I would like to sort of get up to 30 episodes, which is my plan. So between this one, which is number 11, and obviously 30, that gives me 19 episodes to try and record. Plenty of content. It'd be amazing if I could build up the series and get out the plenty of episodes and continue to improve the amount of views I'm getting, and hopefully number of subscribers and people that I'm engaging with a Foot Manager. You know, it's just amazing. If you like it, you know, I'm cool. If you don't, give me some feedback. You know, I just enjoy Foot Manager, and I want to just share my save with people, as I've had some amazing saves over the years, and I really wish I'd recorded some previous ones. But yeah, here we are, and I'm going to leave it there. Let's hope England win tonight. My family's also Italian, so you know, if Italy win or England win, this is a win-win situation for me. You know, I'd obviously have preference for England to win. If we don't, great that Italy have, because I said Italy would get to the final, and I kept saying Italy would win this if England didn't. And England and Italy have played some good football, and that self-belief has got them to this final as well, overcoming those penalties against Spain. Great leadership at the back from Chiellini. So yeah, and I think the self-belief has come through from England as well, from the group stages, and the way they've played some football has showed the quality that they have, and they've believed in it, and they know that they've could have made it to the final, which they have, but now they believe that they can win it. So that self-belief has continued to add up and build. So let's hope that England win. Enjoy it. Like, subscribe, and comment. Again, always open to feedback, but let's come on England, let's back them today. Signing off. You can find me on Twitter and YouTube, Red Tonto 13. I very much appreciate it, and everyone, again, stay safe and hopefully catch you soon. Red Tonto 13.